Good morning, good afternoon. Well, yesterday mm, I went to pick up a bunch of screws. It was a Craigslist post because I've been, offer up and Craigslist on a daily basis. So since I got a lot of wood, I need a lot of screws and bolts and just nails for all those projects. So I ended up coming up. So these are right here in the front with me because obviously they don't have any lids or tops. I didn't want to take them in the back with the camper. Don't want them to spill, make a mess. And yeah, I just got various different type of fasteners. And this is in Huntington Park, which was local. And pretty much ended up coming up because the guy ended up giving me a whole bunch of other stuff. Originally it was just for a certain amount of items, which was just mainly this, screws, and but that was the posting. And then he just said, "Hey, wait, and you know, I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of stuff." And yeah, and funny thing is that a lot of these things, eventually I was gonna have to make multiple trips and get these items separately, but it was like a one-stop shop because I definitely came up. So for example, I got this iPod speaker. Supposedly it's loud and it works, so we'll see. I am gonna set it up to my sound system. Okay, so as you can tell, the whole camper, the whole bed is covered, is full, almost to the top. But as far as to the back, with all kind of stuff. And like I said, a lot of this stuff I could recycle, make money, and keep and reuse. And yeah, so this is more nails, screws, that he gave me. For example, look at this, just full. I don't even know how many pounds. So this saves me a couple $100 on just nails and screws. And for example, look, he gave me a lot of aluminum, nice, thick, heavy, and a lot of it. So I could recycle it if I don't use it and make money. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull everything out. I'm gonna kind of sort it out, organize it, and tell you guys what am I gonna reuse, what am I gonna keep, and yeah, because none of this is gonna end up in the landfill. There's always a way to use all of this stuff or make money out of it. We just didn't want to be dealing with it. He just pretty much told me it's like a hoarding thing, just when you accumulate and you don't put them to use or whatever, so he just said, I'm making space, I'm gonna bring in new stuff, and that's what now. This is perfect because a lot of these things that eventually he started like pulling out and telling me, you need this, can you take this, can you use. So yeah, man, and because my brain is just ticking, and I'm like, oh yeah, I will even tell him, man, you saved me the trouble going to downtown. I was gonna go to downtown and go buy some fabric to make some curtains, but he gave me like rolls, you know, and it's all perfect, man. And so he gave me all kind of stuff. So I came up like, look, for the wood, just to secure it. Even though I'm gonna use nails and screws, because a lot of these things they're there to stay for years, permanent, until, Earth brings them down. For the most part, I'm going to use all this up, and it's all good. I don't know how much it costs brand new at Home Depot, but it saves me a couple bucks. And when you add it all up, um, you know, it's a couple $100 that I came up on. All right, I'm going to unload and then show you guys. All right.
Alright, my peeps, so I managed to unload, sort things out, and semi-organize them. So here we go. Let's start with what's recyclable. Okay, so right here, this pile, this is all steel. Some type of metal that is magnetized. All of this right here, that's like gardening stuff. And right here is aluminum, copper, and brass right here. And aluminum. All of this is aluminum. So all of this is gonna get recycled. The aluminum, the steel, the metal. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna make money out of aluminum, copper, and brass. And here's some electrical wire. That's all copper right here. So if I strip that down with my stripper, I could catch that in too, or I could put it to use. But yeah, so as far as, oh, I almost forgot. This is all steel too. It gets magnetized. So, and it's pretty heavy. So all of this recyclable, pretty much recyclable. Recyclable, and recyclable. Okay? That covers that. And now as far as tools, hand tools and power tools, this is what I got for free. Some type of lopper, custom made. I'm gonna fix it up, paint it, and lube it up, and make it all fucking badass. Some type of sledgehammer. I have no idea what this is. And like an axe, like a pico. I don't know what they're called. And it's called some type of. It's called a impact wrench. 1/2-inch impact wrench, and then a level, a nice little level. Can't ever go wrong with levels. Aluminum too. So, you know, for my dad and for me. So yeah, and just this piece of wood to elevate things or keep things from the ground. Who knows? Okay, so that's that. That's the tools, and then chains. These are the chains that I got for free. So it's different thicknesses. Yeah. And there's a super heavy duty chain right here. Yeah, super thick, but it's all steel, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to use that chain. But yeah, that chain actually is supposed to be hang up there. Alright, so let's move on. And as far as liquids, got this Terminate carburetor and I'm gonna use bucket, some heavy duty sealant, Stone Tech Professional Advanced Penetrating Microbond Protection, water based for natural stone heavy duty protection. I'm gonna put it to use. Watch some YouTube videos, you know, see what's up. Protects against most stains, natural look, interior exterior use. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that. And then there's wet look sealer, concrete brick tile. I'm gonna use this too. Okay, and as far as these pieces of wood, I'm gonna recycle the screws. So I could attach my corner brackets that I'm gonna customly design and make for the gazebo. Yeah, so I'm gonna recycle these screws, all of these. They're nice and heavy duty because they're attaching this. What is it? 2x6 to this 2x6. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so that's enough for the corners. So I'm gonna recycle these. And this, if I don't use these woods for any reason, I could either burn them, firewood. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to put them to use because they're still good. It's a good length and good. It's still good. Yeah, it still looks good. It's like they put some type of coating. some type of finish. Alright, so that's that. That's gonna be recycled too. What else? I got this universal lockout tool set. I don't know if I should recycle it or keep it. I'm gonna ask my brother-in-law what he thinks. And this is all the stuff that I'm gonna use, like all those screws, the bolts, the nuts, and C-clamps. So this is all I'm gonna use. I'm gonna keep for sure. For little projects, the glue, and even this little camera, I'm gonna set it up. It's wireless. Set it up, put it right somewhere, right here in the entrance. Yeah, right here. You could just record all of this. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my little camera. Install that. And I got these rolls of fabric. So these I'm gonna make for shading. And these I'm gonna make some curtains for the gazebo to make it all fancy and elegant and, you know, very aesthetically appealing. Yep, so that's what I'm gonna do. And my mom agreed to make some simple curtains out of these. I just get the measurements. Let me see. And as far as plastic tubing, I got these rolls, red, clear, semi-clear, and then white. You know, for the aquaponics or anything related to like raised bed gardens and drip irrigation. For the rainwater harvesting to connect the barrels, you know, who knows, but I got more plastic tubing, and then a whole bunch of different type of ropes, different thicknesses, different lengths, and then I got this spool of rope, so it's all gonna go to use, because my dad has his little rolls right here, and then I gave him some old shoelaces to recycle. So he came up, you see, for example, he makes his own little handles, right? This is all shoelaces, old shoelaces, and stuff like that, and then he used some to, for example, to support, you know, the plants, to like a stake to be made out of metal. So he recycled this, and like you see, it's a shoelace. So that's why we need the rope, or example, to support, for example, secure this brace, this T-bracket brace to the branch. It's tied up to it. Or you gotta secure certain trees, like here. You see? So they won't be leaning a certain direction. And for example, again here, you see how we have this rope to support these trees. They won't be leaning over. Or with a heavy storm, heavy rain, heavy winds. You see that yellow one? So that's why we need rope. So I came up on all of this for free. All of this. And then the spool. And then this little tiny bit right here. But still. That's a super come up. So let me see, what else did I get? Okay, so I got the rope. Got the tubing. I got these rolls right here, fabric, all of this right here. And pretty much all of this, yeah, so that's pretty much makes all the stuff that I got for free. Yep. Oh yeah, almost forgot about this. This is for the truck, supposedly for your Toyota, for a Toyota Tacoma. So I don't know if I should keep it or recycle it. because I already have my camper. It's just gonna be taking up space, so I might end up recycling, just cashing it in. It's not aluminum. It would have been badass. It would have been made out of aluminum. I would have made a whole shit ton of money. But that's pretty much it, my peeps, in a nutshell. Everything that I got from the guy named Sergio. Originally, that's pretty much what I came in for this. And I ended up coming up with all of that. And out of this, I'm going to make some gas money. I'll show you guys my receipt when I cash it in. Alright. So that's it, my piece. That's pretty much what was in my... This is crazy right here. Let me show you guys this little booklet. It's a permanent magnetic chuck. It's freaking heavy as shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask my brother-in-law, keep it or throw it. See what's up. Alright, my peeps. I'm out. That's it. That's it for the truck and all the free stuff that I got. But for the most part, everything's gonna either get cashed in, recycled, reused. Nothing's gonna end up in the landfill and the city dump. For the most part. Alright. Peace, my peeps.